switched off so that we don't have any interference and background noise. I would also like just to let you know that once we've completed the webinar, Nicole will send out the CPD certificates to everybody who attended. Then Nicole will also record the session. If you have any questions, you can post it in the chat box, or you can also mail Nicole directly, and she will then distribute those questions to the relevant people to attend to it. So I'm going to hand over immediately to Atlas. We're going to start with Gabriella. Gabriella is the export manager for Africa. So he's going to share the presentation with us, and he will start it, and he will hand over parts of the presentation to other people from Atlas Concorde. So Gabriella, thank you very much. You can proceed.
Thank you at all. Thank you for your time. Kat, metti condivisione. Okay. So, all right. Okay. Go. Okay. Go. So, Atlas Concorde, for the people that doesn't know, is one of the main Italian brands in the ceramic tile sector. So we manufacture porcelain and wall tile. Our pillars are creativity, Italian style, attention to details. We have a business solidity and social responsibility and respect for the environment, extremely important in these days. Not all the company have the same goal as us to the environment. Atlas Concorde is the parent company of the Concorde Group, one of the leading global group in the ceramic tile sector, with over 2,500 employees and a wide presence in 5 continents. We are solid structures with optimized financial assets, and every year we launch several products that after we will see. So we invest so much in innovation every year. In 1969 was founding Ceramiche Concorde. In 1974, founding of Atlas Concorde. Then was assembled in 1990, founding Ceramic Atlas Concorde. In 1998, we start the production of porcelain tile. In 2005, was founding Atlas Concorde Russia. In 2016, was founding Atlas Concorde USA. In 2018, we have launched Atlas Plan brand. That means for the big slab, 162, 324 24 centimeters, not rectify in 6, 12, or 20 mm for the countertop and so on. Last year, we have made a new logistic hub with a big investment. Then after we will see better. Go. So we are based in Fiorano Modenese, near to Maranello, near to the Ferrari factory car. We have a presence in USA, like I said before, in Russia, and we have branches in 120 countries with commercial office in Ukraine, Dubai, Florida, in London, Paris, Lyon in France, where we are extremely strong, and so on. In South Africa, we are present more than 20 years of partnership with Italtile. So our presence, thanks to Italtile, is a strong partner. We are present in all South Africa. And every year we increase a lot the sales, the volume. This is our warehouse in Spezzano, in Fiorano Modenese, our plant factory. the warehouse, the new logistic hub, and the office. Last year we have invested a lot of money for this automatic vertical warehouse. That means it's a new logistics center of 80,000 square meters for a total investment of 40 million euros. We are the first ceramic tile company to do an investment in this kind of things. It's new fully automated vertical warehouse, 26 meters high, where it's possible to store 1 million square meters of tile. And in this way, the order preparation time reduced a lot thanks to this high level of automation achieved. In the automatic vertical, the warehouse sustainability. Like I said before, we put a lot of attention of the social responsibility and so on, and the environment. So the plastic consumption reduced by storing the material indoor, 60% of fuel consumption reduction. Now I give, we are strong with a lot of references for the hospitality. I let the call to Alessandro, my colleague, for the promo.
Thanks, Gabri. I hope you all hear me well. And yeah, as Gabriele said, I'm part of the Atlas Concorde project division, and for us, as Atlas Concorde, hospitality industries is extremely important, and we are proud to be listed as a preferred supplier and for some of the biggest and most important hotel chains in the world, like the one that you see listed over here. We have lots of experience in the industry, and each year we supply more than 350 hotels around the world. Atlas Concorde is a great partner for the hospitality for an hospitality projects. Well, thanks to the solidity that Gabriele explained before. Thanks also to a great variety of products suitable for the several areas of an hotel, covering from the lobby to the spa to the rooftop and all the several areas. And in the next slides, we'll see some projects that we delivered in the past year, some hotel projects that were supplied by Atlas Concorde. There are many more in the website, for the ones who are interested in more projects. This is a Marriott hotel in Russia with our marble look. All the lobbies combined with this curtain look and concrete look in the elevators. This is another project we supplied in the past year, a chain we are partnered with, which is Radisson, in the downtown of Kiev, Ukraine. Next one is a resort in the Maldives, fantastic project, indoor, outdoor, with Atlas Concorde tiles. And all the pool areas. Here you can appreciate a very important pillar also of Atlas Concorde, which are the mosaics combined with the plain tiles for this hotel in Iceland, in Reykjavik. And this is one of the last that we delivered, which is the Sanya Edition Hotel in China. So a little bit of presence and project spread worldwide. All the lobby also here for this Pullman Hotel, Accor brand in France. This is New Zealand, Wellington, again the lobby with all the Atlas Concorde materials. And from now, I leave the stage to Giulia, which is our product manager, and she will introduce to you some of our latest releases and a new collection in our catalog.
Yes, thanks, Alessandro. So, hi everyone. We will present, me and Sarah, we will present the new collection since Cersaie 2021. We have launched 3 new collections. The first one is called Boost Stone. And what is it? It is a stone. Can you move on, please, Alessandro? Okay, it is a stone. And think about the Pyrenees. Think about the mountains between Spain and France. We found a very beautiful stone, which is a limestone. So imagine grains, small grains, and it was a very, very beautiful stone. The color was gray. And we decided to create a collection of 10 colors, 10 colors, 5 cold colors and 5 warm colors, exactly, which reproduced we imitated exactly this very beautiful stone. So it is a limestone, and what is particular of this stone and of Atlas Concorde product is a very high attention to details, and in particular a very high definition. So imagine you enter a room like the one you see here in the picture, and imagine you look at the floor where you have a boost stone. You will have this very beautiful and modern uniform view, so very minimal shade variations and very detailed reproduction of all the details of the grains of this beautiful limestone. Next. Oh, it is a very complete collection, so you will have all the possible sizes for starting from the small ones, like 30 by 60, all the way up to big slabs. This is 120 by 278 in 10 colors. This is one of the hugest collections, number of colors on the market. And of course, we also have sizes and thicknesses and finishes for outdoor, for furniture as well, for everything. So with this collection, you can design any possible projects, any possible situation, from residential to commercial, hospitality, everything. Next. Okay, these are the key points. I already gone through all of them. I won't waste your time in details about the collection, but just look at the beautiful graphics and very detailed graphics of this stone, which is perfect for projects, for very huge projects, because, as I said, you can have finishes and sizes and thicknesses and everything for everything, outdoor, indoor, furniture, any wash basins, facades, everything. Next. And this is related to the previous collection. This is Boost Natural. Again, it could look like a concrete look, but this collection was designed together with Italian architect and designer Matteo Brioni. So maybe at the end of the presentation, I suggest you Google Matteo Brioni, or you go to his website, www.matteobrioni.com, and you will see how beautiful is raw earth, which is the material he uses for cladding walls and floors. And clay, raw earth is clay, and it is the same material that is used to produce tiles. So we started a dialogue with Matteo in order to create a collection inspired by raw earth, by clay, but made in porcelain. So the graphic is a compact background like before, a very uniform view, and details, typical details of raw earth, which is applied with trowel. So on the tiles, on the surface of the tiles, you will see trowel marks used to apply raw earth on floors, on walls. And a peculiarity of this collection are three-dimensional wall tiles. We studied together with Matteo Brioni 3 different shapes, 3 different textures in the size 50 by 120 that explore the third dimension. So they are 3-dimensional textures. They are very beautiful, and you can see one here in the picture. Okay, so key points key points of Boost Natural. It is the inspiration, raw earth, colors, because you can see here this very beautiful blue and this kind of gray pink, which are porcelain, which you can use both for floors and for walls, and you will find in all the possible sizes as usual as that Atlas Concorde collections have. And now I leave the floor to Sarah, who's going to introduce you to the third collection, which is a plomb.
Thank you, Julia. And hello, everyone. So my name is Sarah, and as Julia told you, I'm a product manager in marketing division from Atlas Concorde. And now I will show you a plomb, which is a new wall tile collection inspired by wallpapers in size 50 by 120 centimeters. And with this collection, we wanted to create surfaces with elegant and discreet personality. So we imagine tone-on-tone patterns emerging from the surface with three-dimensional relief and unexpected brights when the lights hit the surface. So that we designed two textures, mini dot and stripes, in 5 different colors, perfect to cover modern and sophisticated spaces. The two texture appears matte when viewed from the front, but if you look at them when in angle light, the surface came to life with unexpected brights and shiny parts, as you can see in the image on the left. And plumb surfaces are made with a new technology that apply a shiny 3D material on a plain tile. And the collection is also completed by a wide range of decorative themes, from the floral patterns inspired by vegetation to the abstract motifs inspired by fabrics and lace, and also 3 different mosaics in all the 5 colors. And now I give the floor to Alessandro.
Yes, thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Julia, for the introduction of this new collection presented in Cersaie, and also for the Salone del Mobile. Well, I'll get the word back, and I'll present you some of the not old but collection that were introduced in catalog in last year, and of course are still with us and very strong. First one is called Norde. Norde is a collection inspired by the quartzite natural stone, and with an extreme realism in the graphic. The collection has 4 warm colors with rusty hues and fascinating also shading. You see here details of one of the colors of the collection. The great plus of the collection is a fantastic and strong outdoor-indoor character. So you can move with the same design and the same pattern from the indoor with matte natural finishing to the outdoor with the anti-slip finishing. And we recap here just some of the key points of the collection, and the sizes. The core of the collection probably is the size 60 120 centimeter, which is available in 3 different finishing, and also in 2 thicknesses, both the 9 millimeter and also the 20 millimeter. Basically, all the collection is modular, playing with the 60 centimeter pattern. Very interesting, also new structure, which is called roccia, rock, and is a nice 3-dimensional texture, extremely realistic to the original quartzite stone. The second collection that I'll present you is called Cliff. Cliff is a collection that inspired from an Italian stone called Beola white Beola. And the graphics of the collection are veined patterns and a quite intense color variation with a characteristic shape combined with quartz crystal reflection. Also in this collection, there are four different colors.
Sorry, Ale, to interrupt 1 second. This collection is Italtile, our partner in South Africa, has a lot of stock of this material. We have a lot of selling volume, high volume in South Africa and also the neighbor country. So if you also can see, it's already stock in Italtile showroom, this kind of product, especially the 75 by 150. Sorry. Go on.
No, thank you, Gabriel, for remembering. Yeah, this is very successful collection in South Africa, working very well and good to remember. So here also for other spaces. So you see here how can be well designed for different areas, a pool area. This indoor kitchen areas, or also in wall cladding. The third one that I'll present you, it's another stone collection, stone look collection. It's called X. X is as the maybe you recap the name from the French city, which is in the Aix-en-Provence. Because our marketing did, Julia, Sarah, and the colleagues did a great job in studying this floor and recreating this floor in the ceramic technologies from the original flooring of an 18th century French villa. It's basically an ancient limestone with both warm and cold colors. You see here a bathroom with both floor and also wall with these nice 3D patterns fully with the X collection. As the other collection I presented you, also X as the continuity in between indoor and outdoor, so you can move from in this case, the indoor living room to the outdoor patio with exactly the same material, just with different finishing. And this helps for a great perception of indoor spaces facing the outside patio, garden, or the outside spaces. The wall tiles, as I mentioned, it's available, both the porcelain and also the wide body wall tile in the size of 4080. It's available for the outdoor also nice small sizes, which are back in trend, the 22 by 22.5 by 22.5 and the rectangular version. And also, of course, the big slab, the 120 centimeter, both for indoor and outdoor. So you see Atlas Concorde, how wide the range it can be from very little size up to the big one.
Sorry, also this collection is stock in Italtile very well, in all Italtile showroom in South Africa, especially also here the 75 by 150.
Yes,
thanks
Gabriel. Next one, so we move to a completely different area, as you can already get a spot from this first space. Collection name is Blaze. Blaze is a metal look. So metal look inspired by oxidated metals, reproduced as all Atlas Concorde collection with an extremely high definition. The collection is made of 4 different colors in total, as the other represented. It's color aluminum, color corten, this one, iron, and also verdigris in 2 different finishing, the matte and also the polished. Of course, also the spaces designed with this Blaze collection are give a completely different style from the one that we saw before. Here we achieve a very nice urban and industrial style for modern residential, for hotels, or also hospitality projects. Here, this is the verdigris colors that we didn't see in the previous slide. That is only for the wall application. Again, here the collection consists of both a small size up to the big slabs, available also the 120-78 in 6mm thickness, and the outdoor also in 20mm thickness color in the color Core 10. The last one is a marble look collection. This is a part of our sister brand, Atlas Concorde Solution. It's a collection that was recently introduced, but it's getting already very nice feedback from the market. Sorry. Because it's quite simple but extremely on point, as it's a selection of 4 of the most appreciated marbles, which are the Calacatta, the Statuario, the Carrara marble, and Jolie Gray. And you can achieve with this collection a very classical spaces, and using the classical beauty of the marble, of course, with a contemporary interpretation using the ceramic. Here the technologies are glazed porcelain tiles in 2 different finishing, both polished and matte, in 3 sizes, so not up with the big slabs as the Atlas Concorde brand, but 30-60, 60-60, and 60-120, plus 1 size for the wall tile. I give back the stage to
Gabriele, sorry if I can just interrupt there.
Yes, please.
I think what's quite important about this marble finish is there's a lot of polished marble finish available in the world, but there's not a lot of matte finishes available. And this is one range that is available in a matte finish.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
exactly.
We have both in polished and matte. And for this is important to know also that for the Exigo, that is from our Atlas Concorde Solution range, that means, because probably we not explain very well this part, Atlas Concorde has several brands. So Atlas Plan for the big slab, not ratified, as I explained before, that we start this kind of production in 2018. Then there is Atlas Concorde, that is a first brand, and Atlas Concorde Solution, that is our second brand, that has more cheaper product. More cheaper, why? Because we invest less in marketing and research, but have the same quality of the material of Atlas Concorde, because it's produced in the same plant. So it's more cheaper because we have few sizes, if you compare with the big catalogs of Atlas Concorde, but of course the catalog is on third of the catalogs of Atlas Concorde, the catalogs of Atlas Concorde Solution. But for that you are architect and probably you are involved with big project, it's extremely important to have also a second brand, especially for African continent, where we can compete with the competitor with high quality product and so on. And before we didn't have a marble look for Atlas Concorde Solution that was just launched with Exigo. Of course, there are not all the sizes of Atlas Concorde marble. So the more higher size is 60 by 120. But the 60 by 120, we are work very well with this size in Africa, that after the 75 by 150 is the sizes that is more sell, despite that is a new sizes for our company. So we really trust very much in the 60 by 120, and especially for have a collection in marble look for Atlas Concorde Solution that is more cheaper if you compare our collection in Atlas Concorde. only to add this, that is extremely important to know. Here, for the responsibility, as I told before, there are not. We really trust in social responsibility. So the result of this excellent speak of Atlas Concorde to combine the highest levels of product quality with the term environment protection program divided into energy efficiency, waste management, environment, and health first. That all not our competitor in the tile. The tile, of course, is a polluting business, but we really trust to save the environment and so on. We really invest a lot of money also in this kind of things. Atlas Concorde and our product are safety and environment protection criteria set by leading international corporations. So these are all our certifications that also you can find in our catalogs and our website and so on. We have all the certification for the international standard required. We put really a lot of attention in this, the owner, the management, and so on. This is, like I said before, there are not anymore to do. So our corporate culture is based on one care to customer and local community. We beware of local association. We have an kindergarten, an experimental school inside the company. That something that very amazing. We have a lot of training course for the employee. We have a company restaurant, a company guest house for the clients that will come inside to visit us. We have a big park. You can see a picture here with a swimming pool, with a tennis court, a restaurant, and so on, where, of course, we hope to receive you as soon as possible. As soon as possible, you are able to fly without any problem for the coronavirus situation and so on. We invite a group of you to come. We want to arrange 2 meetings of the year with Italtile, with Marius and Paul and so on. So we wait you in Italy. Thanks. The presentation is finished, but if you have some question, tell or write in the chat or ask directly. You can also open, I think, the Marius let us know. Also the microphone. We are here if you have some doubt, some question, especially for Alessandro, that is an engineering. I am a poor salesman.
Guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the presentation, especially of the new product lines. I'm going to open the floor if there's any questions now. We can allow for questions, or if you want to put your questions via email to Nicole, we can also direct these emails to the correct people to respond to. Again, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for joining us. Do we have any questions from the floor? Guys, thank you very much. This is the end of the webinar. Thank you for the presentation and thank you for the time that you set aside to spend with us. Like I said, you can direct any questions to Nicole via email, and the CPD certificates will